Hi there. My name's Dan Dodman. I'm the head of dispute resolution across RWK Goodman, which is a firm based in London and across the southwest. I also head up our civil fraud practice, which ranges from very large, complex international frauds down to smaller retail work. Today we're going to be talking about APP fraud, push payment fraud. It's work that I've been doing for about the last 4 years, and which we see on a sort of fairly regular basis and with a large volume of cases, particularly during lockdown, and it's certainly been on the increase since COVID. So what are we going to be talking about today? Well, we've got quite a lot to cover, and there's quite a lot of content in here. So I will try and do the best I can to deal with as much as possible. But what we really want to be talking about is what APP fraud is, and why does it matter? The different broad types of that fraud. Why are they successful? Why do people fall for them? What's the issues associated with that? We're also going to have a look at some recent trends on the increase, and particularly in relation to the specific types of APP fraud. And then we're going to move on to the sort of legal side of it, which covers both the regulatory environment and the CRM code, how to apply that code, and then the more formal legal environment, before finally dealing with some strategic approaches to dealing with APP fraud and what may be happening in the future. So doing a little bit of forward-looking piece. So without further ado, I'm going to kick off and move on to the next slide. So what is APP fraud? Well, authorized push payment fraud is a type of fraud where a fraudster effectively tricks an individual or a business into making a transfer of funds to the fraudster. And that's a pretty broad description and covers a lot of different evils. But the underlying difference from most frauds is really that it involves a transfer of funds where the victim is actually voluntarily saying that the money should be sent somewhere. Or where the fraudster is getting